Everyone knows NBA legends such as Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, or current players such as Steph Curry, LeBron James. Um, these players provide good entertainment in sports. As a fan, you like to see the people, shoot the half-court shots, the threes, the dunks, all that's in the NBA game. A main issue right now in the NBA has to do with coaches resting players, and why I'm going to talk to you why it shouldn't be allowed. I feel that resting players should not be allowed because as a viewer watching the game on TV or going to the game live when you pay and the superstars don't play in the game, you're going to be very disappointed and upset. A problem now in the NBA most of the time is the coaches rest the players before the playoffs. Normally, when it's a high-profile game or popularity-wise, the teams play on a certain network and money is lost when the star athletes don't play and consumers get upset. An effect to this problem is that there is too many games. Bill Simmons, a sports analyst and former ESPN columnist, says that there is too much pressure to go out all the time. It's just not sustainable. You're not going to lay in the runaway. You're going to fall on your wrist. Your knee is going to act up. You're going to be playing through some injury and pretend you don't have it. I just wonder if these guys go too hard and do we have to reduce the season now, says Simmons. And this was collected by BusinessInsider.com when they interviewed Bill Simmons. The people affected by this problem the most is once again the fans that go to the NBA sporting event expecting more. These people have to pay, and Coach Steve Kerr says that he likes to give his fans, when he sees them upset, he gives them gifts, or he knows that it's real important because they deserve to see the best product out there. If somebody spends a lot of money, he says, they deserve to see the best players, a guy they came to see. And this is from sportingnews.com, where they interviewed Steve Kerr. Consequences of people that continue to pay and not being able to see the NBA's top players. Adam Silver quotes on WashingtonPost.com says that the decision making can also affect the fans and business partners, impact their reputation, and damage the perception of the game. With so much at stake, it is simply not acceptable for governors to be involved or to defer decision-making authority on these matters to others in the organization. By saying this, he wants the NBA league owners or coaches to say that, to tell their team players to step, to not rest when they're healthy, basically, just play the game. So far, for a particular team of people that enjoy watching the basketball, Adam Silver says that there will be a solution to the problem, resulting in the NBA players resting. Our permit to solve this problem would be have less games or permit a timetable for the players to rest. It would be a good solution also to have the teams have an ample notice, give an owner a certain amount of time, or let the fans know a certain amount of time that that the stars aren't gonna be playing, and let them know, or have a sale on the price at least. To shorten the preseason schedule would be also as good. I think they play like 8 preseason games. Shorten that, and then the regular season would be not as strenuous on their bodies as much, not take a toll. Also, for the players that don't play, that do rest, it would be better to have them engage with the fans and sign autographs, just shoot shots, and just be, a good player. Players will be able to rest, and fans will be happy with all this happening. With this, no one would be hurt or with the circumstances. The fans would be happy because they get to engage with the players. And even though they didn't get to play, they'll still, get an autograph or get that experience that they should have paying the ticket price. The only way for this to change would be for people to actually really get upset, which has people been happening. They complaining about the price tickets, and that will demand the change. And Adam Silver will fix it. What I want to get the audience to do from this presentation further today would be to make sure they see who plays in the NBA game and just make sure they look online before they pay for the ticket. They don't want to get there and there's a certain player not playing and it's not what they wanted to go. Pay attention to back-to-back games and all that, because in the regular season, the back-to-back games are usually not as good because they don't play as much. And in order for us to experience the game at its best, we must pay attention to who is playing the game. And Adam Silver is hoping to look for a solution next season.